that you are in your house. Everything that you think makes you who you are is in your house. It could be your family, it could be your friends, maybe your favorite food. Now what if there was more that made you who you are? What if the mailman dropping off a note from a loved one, or the birds chirping outside, or the sun bursting through the window of a bright day was also included in this house? Okay, please open your eyes. Our ancestors depended on nature for survival and for psychological needs. But now, our evolution has brought us increasingly indoors. As we spend more time inside today, we get more and more distant from nature. We still depend on nature for our survival needs, and we get psychological benefits from nature, but our distance is increasing, and we're losing some of those benefits. This contributes to environmental issues we face today, such as climate change and habitat destruction. But as we spend more time in nature, we are more likely to participate in environmental behaviors. Now, what does all this have to do with the self? Well, I'm going to answer that question a little further in this presentation, but I want to go into a little bit of the self now. The self is studied extensively in philosophy, theology, and psychology. In psychology, there are three forms of self: the independent self, the interdependent self, and the metapersonal self. I'm going to go into detail of these concepts of self in the next slides. Here's me, and I'm surrounded by what I'm calling my house, that little red circle. Now I'm looking a little small and lonely, so let's give me some people to interact with. Here's what I would look like if I was the independent self. I'm still in my house, but I'm still all alone, and people are outside. This kind of reflects the separate nature of the independent self. The self is contained and separate from other people. Here I am living as the interdependent self. I'm living with my family, my mom, my dad, and my two sisters. And the interdependent self focuses on close groups of people to the individual, such as family and friends. And here's the metapersonal self, or as I like to say, the mega self. I am living with not only my family, but I'm living with the mailman, the sunshine, and the birds that we talked about earlier. Now, I wouldn't literally recommend living in a house like this. I don't think I could live with my older sister in her extra long showers again. But imagine what it would be like if we included nature in our concept of self. How would our behavior change? This is an actual concept in psychology called nature connectedness. And it's the extent which we include nature in our concept of self. Nature connectedness has been shown to improve psychological states, such as increased efficiency of cognitive processing, physical ailments, such as reduced pain and increased healing time, or decreased healing time, and also increases spiritual well-being, such as appreciation of what we have and happiness in the workplace. It also increases pro-environmental behavior. So that's what the self has to do with environmental behaviors. The metapersonal self is connected to nature, and being connected to nature increases pro-environmental behavior, such as sustainable shopping and reduced car use and reduced energy use. Here's me, literally me again. This time it's me. I am in Yosemite National Park, and I was completely blown away by this place. I lost myself in the immensity, the vast cathedrals of stone, streams, and trees that this place was. I felt my metapersonal Metapersonal Self active. I felt nature take me away and simultaneously fill me with its glory. Now, please close your eyes again. Imagine you are back in your house. Everything that makes you who you are is in your house with you. I would like for you to open up your windows and let nature in. Or better yet, go outside and enjoy a refreshing spring breeze. Thank you for your time.